This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 10, verse 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteousness, decrees that they write grievously, which they have prescribed. Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Wakar Kadash. Double honors to the elders, apostles, great millstone. Preaching the word truthfully and sincerely, and shalom to the Akim scattered through the four corners of the globe. Preaching the word truthfully and sincerely, and shalom to the Akim that be like unto the speckled bird. Preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. I say shalom to you Akim out there. And this is a quick sit down lesson through the spirit, power, grace, and mercy of Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Wakar Kadash. And as you've seen it, I brought out that scripture in the introduction of this quick sit-down lesson, Isaiah 10:1, and it's reference to this right here of this news article that I just brought out, and this is recently today. Well, this actually happened today in the news on July the 8th, 2022, at 2:10 p.m. And this is from CNN.com. And a highlight of this news article, and it reads, for today on July the 8th, 2022, on this Friday afternoon at 6:45 p.m. Central Standard Time. And the highlight of the news article, and it reads, Biden signs an executive order aims to safeguard the ABORTION rights. And it reads, President Joe Biden signs an executive order Friday aiming at protecting ABRTION rights in response to the landmark decision by the Supreme Court overturning Roe v. Wade. The president said the order was a safeguard access to ABORTION care and counter aspects of protecting patients' privacies and establishing an interagency task force to use a very federal tool available to protect access to reproductive taking of healthcare. It said it will also increase public education's effort in boosting the security and legal options available to those seeking and providing abortion service. It says, according to a flat sheet provided by the White House, Biden laid out a hypothetical scenario, one that it believes to be more likely after the court's ruling explaining the states a person is into an emergency room in any state union. She is experiencing a life-threatening miscarriage, but doctors is going to be concerned about the criminalizing for treating her, that they delay treatment to call the hospital lawyer who concerned the hospital will be penalized if the doctor provides the lifetime sharing care. Biden says, speaking from the White House, it's outrageous. I don't care what your position is. It is outrageous. It's dangerous. Biden said he was joined with President Kamala Harris in Health and Human Services Security, Xavier Ikra, if I pronounced the name right. It says there is no action the president take to restore the nationwide rights to an abortion in the wake of the Supreme Court ruling, and Biden has acknowledged publicly his option to expand abortion access remain limited. Nevertheless, Democrats and advocates have been pressuring the White House to take a stronger stance, co-fighting of ABORTION access. Last month, Biden he was considering taking executive action, telling Jimmy Kimmel that while he believed the Congress should codify Roe, that was some executive order could imply we believe we are looking at the right direction. So hey, that goes back into Isaiah 10:1. Woe unto them with unrighteous decree. The reason why I say that, because if you having signing that executive order, and this might potentially for emergency, just in case if a woman feel like she wanna abort a baby and stuff like that, you know. Hey, you know, that's what you call unrighteous decree, you know. An unrighteous decree about, the woman potentially having a miscarriage, and then the woman that, want to abort her baby and stuff like that. That's what you call unrighteous decree, you know. Because like the scripture says, brief, for the women on the planet Earth, they supposed to have kids, according to the Holy Scriptures. You're supposed to be, roughly paraphrased, be fruitful and multiply, not aborting your baby, not depopulating, you know, your, your nation, Now, it's plain and simple, you know. If you don't want to have a kid, if you don't want to bring a kid to this earth, and if you're not fully ready, don't open your legs. Plain and simple, I'm not really trying to get deep into a conversation about this, but, hey, Isaiah 10 and 1, Joe Biden signed that executive order for potential emergency of abortion rights for the females that have miscarriage and feel like they don't want to have a child to be brought forth in this world, so they have access to emergency of a potential to abort their babies and stuff like that. So, hey, woe unto them, unrighteous decrees, which they right prescribe, And this is a prime example right here, You already see Esau Edom trying to push forth his depopulation agenda, his NWA. So, hey, that's what you call unrighteous decrees, These Idumean laws, which is unrighteous decree laws. That's these unrighteous decree of signing of these laws, which is the opposite of Yahweh Shem El Shai. They not even pro-life. They against life. So bringing a child into this world, that's what you call life. Continue to populate and recreate, and that's what the natural thing of it is, and not the other way around, So Isaiah 10:1, woe unto them, unrighteous decree, and I'm gonna bring that out again for edification's sake. Isaiah 10:1, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, that write grievousness, which they prescribe, right? These laws that's unrighteous, these unrighteous decree laws that's taking place in modern day Babylon, around the world, globally as well too. Because, these people that, especially here in modern day Babylon, because they unrighteous decree laws have an influence around the world, globally, And a lot of nations are not with it, and a lot of them are against it, So that's why, Idumean, because Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, he covered the faces of the just thereof. And surely your things is turned upside down, and the whole earth is out of course, That's why it says Isaiah 10:1, woe unto them with unrighteous decrees, that write grievousness, that have prescribed, these writings of these wicked laws, these writing on these unrighteous decree laws that is not righteous and is highly opposite of Yahweh Shem El Shai, of the law, statutes, commandments, So with that, hope this is edifying through the spirit, power, grace, and mercy of Yahweh El Shai. And first and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wakakadash. Double honors to the elders, apostles, of every millstone, preaching word, truth, and sincerity. And shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching word, truth, and sincerity. And shalom to the Akim, that be like unto the speckled bird, preaching word, truth, and sincerity. And until next time, I will say shalom and a ball to ball.